The lovers connect as Venus trines Mars between Thursday, January 23rd and Tuesday, January 28th. Sparks are sure to be flying. Let's talk about what this means for your sign. My name is Anastasia. I'm a traditional Western astrologer specializing in natal relationship predictive readings. I also do astrocartography, relocational astrology, and can help you elect the date for your wedding. If you like my work, please take a few seconds to show your support by leaving a like, a comment, subscribing, pressing the notification bell. Watch more of my videos. I created a lot of content for 2025 talking about the career, money, love, horoscopes for all signs. And you can also say thank you by buying me a tea, a coffee, a little present, a token of appreciation. Before we dive in, if you have important questions, you have questions about your love life, your year coming up, or your life purpose, book a reading at anastasiadoesastrology.com. On there, you can also find my offerings. Only until the end of January, you can save $20 only in person year ahead consultation with the coupon code 20, lowercase letters, 25 numbers, or you can save $40 by getting the recorded year ahead reading in the shop section of my website. The deal ends on January 31st. So check out anastasiadoesastrology.com and pick up my 2025 planner while you're at it. It's beautiful, it's useful, it's helpful. I use it every single day. It contains information about transits, houses, signs, lunar phases, powerful journaling tools, and a lot of space to set your intentions, write your to-do list, as well as breakdowns of the month coming up and the eclipses. Lots of things to enjoy. Get it now. The year has just started, so you're still on schedule. And on my website, you can find a variety of products I create. I capture astrologically potent moments. There is an element of offering, ritual, prayer, and I carefully elect the ingredients that are perfect for the specific purposes that I have in mind. I'd like to highlight my Mars Cazimi candle. It's decorated with red garnet stone, and it captures Mars in the sign of rulership Scorpio conjunct the sun. Cazimi is the moment of empowerment. It boosts courage. It boosts confidence and assertiveness. And so we are currently in Mars retrograde period until February 23rd. Mars will be in the sign of its fall until April 18th. So this is the candle if you're feeling low on energy, if you're feeling confused, uninspired, if you're struggling romantically or in your sex life, if you need help sticking to your fitness goals and reaching your professional goals as well. Pick one up. Even more so if you're born with Mars retrograde or you're born with Mars in Cancer, Taurus, or Libra, signs of the fall and detriment. If your Mars is in the 8th or 12th houses, if it conjoins, squares, or opposes Saturn, this is a must-have candle for you. So let's talk about Venus trining Mars. I am a Libra rising, and so Venus transits are my favorite, so I try not to avoid talking about these. And this one is 3 times as exciting because we're going to get it 3 times. The first one happens on January 25th. It's exact on January 25th, but you feel it between 23rd and 28th of the month. And then when Venus goes retrograde, we're going to get one more on April 6th. And then when Venus is direct, another one when she enters Aries and trines Mars and Leo on May 22nd. So the lovers are going to meet 3 times, which could be symbolic for your relationship development or your creative project conception, transitional work stage, and then completion, right? The same for relationships. So it's really exciting. And like I said, this one is exact on January 25th, 6:53 p.m. Eastern. It occurs at 22 degrees, 25 minutes, with Venus being in Pisces and Mars in Cancer. So you're going to feel it the most if you have planets about between like 19 degrees and 25 degrees of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, as well as Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, potentially, but like especially harmonious if you have those 19 to 25 of water and earth signs, and the other ones like Gemini, Sagittarius, you might feel it, but it might be maybe a little bit, it might require a little bit more adjustment for you because Venus will be squaring it. And the same goes for other like cardinal signs, right? Maybe Aries and Libra too, it might feel like a little bit like friction. And so the energy is active between Thursday, January 23rd and Tuesday, January 28th. Venus and Mars are connected to Aphrodite and Aries in Greek or Roman myth, and the relationship between the two of them created a lot of sparks. It was very passionate, it was a little bit tumultuous. Here we have a harmonious aspect. Trines are of the nature of Jupiter, so the two are in the phase in their relationship and they are getting along, and they're going to continue to get along for the next 5 months, like I said, because we have more trines coming up, which is pretty lovely. Venus represents what we desire. She represents attraction, affection, harmony, and connection. And Mars represents action, courage, passion. So on a very simple level, it gives you the bravery to go after the things you desire. With the fact that Mars is currently retrograde, it is a little bit confused, right? Planets retrograde, they're traveling backwards, they're asking a lot of questions, they may feel a little bit insecure, uncertain. Venus brings love, compassion, and forgiveness. So the thing number one, which might happen, you find more connection, accord, and forgiveness in your relationships. There's a chance for more understanding, more compassion. The second is a really beautiful, exciting new development in love, right? Whether it means you meet someone new or you connect with the person you're with on a different level, you decide to move a relationship forward, that will be up to you and your life, but it is a really great transit for dating. You have that ability to be passionate and assertive and courageous while still being soft and charming, right? Venus and Mars. Two together, it's just like unstoppable energy. It's a great transit for taking action in a social context, reaching out to people for help, building professional partnerships, leading, getting people to support you, right? Like if you are an influencer or you are a politician or a writer, like asking other people for support, as well as creating art and poetry and writing, because you're likely to feel more inspired and your taste is likely to be quite good. So shopping, it's a good time for shopping. So I'm going to take a quick look at the 12 rising signs to give you tips on where you might see this show up for you, what kind of positive effects you might have. But as always, for more guidance, more questions, book a reading at anastasiadoesastrology.com and take advantage of the year ahead special information in the description. It ends on January 31st. So if you are the lovely Aries rising, Venus in the 12th house trines Mars in your 4th house. I like this for getting away. I really like this for traveling and maybe going away with your family or maybe going to see family. It might be this sign that you've been maybe, with Mars, your chart ruler retrograde in the 4th house. Maybe there's been some misunderstandings with family, some kind of conflicts, confusion, and you just take a trip together and you remember what it's all about and how much you love each other. It can also be a sign that you're just feeling forgiving and compassionate and accepting, and you accept your family, accept your childhood, heal some old wounds potentially, right? It could be like a very internal transit. I also like this for anyone who's trying to relocate, or if you're trying to buy a home, sell a home. Venus in the 12th might be just a helping hand you need, some type of associate or hidden ally coming to your rescue. I do like that as a possibility. For more, check out anastasiadoesastrology.com and take advantage of the year ahead special. It wraps up on the 31st of January. Info in the description. For the beautiful Taurus rising, Venus in the 11th trines Mars in the 3rd. Really great for any type of business action, any type of social media community gathering, right? If you are a social media content creator, put out content at this time. It might blow up. You never know. If you are asking for help with your business, reach out to your friends. If you are a writer, reach out to your associates, right? It's a great time to start a podcast, to express your ideas, to ask for any kind of support. And romantically, if you are interested in a neighbor or a friend, this could be a great opportunity to move the relationship forward. For more guidance, check out anastasiadoesastrology.com. If you are a Gemini rising, Venus in the 10th house trines Mars in your 2nd house. And this is beautiful for money. Money. But money, recognition, Venus is in your house of career. She's suggesting that you have the charm necessary to ask for a raise. And with Mars, you also have the guts necessary to do it. You're more likely to be guaranteed success if you're asking for more money, if you're asking for more resources, a project that you really want to do. Maybe you want to work a little less or you want to make a little more, whatever it might be. As well as I can see this as a chance to get truly connected with what your heart desires, because Mars in the 2nd suggests that you're in this period of life right now where you're maybe questioning your goals. And so this aspect is a green light, a positive sign, a token of appreciation, respect, recognition that you maybe just need to get your dreams, to make them a reality. For more guidance, check out anastasiadoesastrology.com. And my year ahead special is almost done, ends on 31st. Information is in the description. If you are a Cancer rising, Venus in your 9th house trines Mars in the 1st. How great it is for personal progress, for projects that involve education, for projects that involve travel, that involve writing, publishing, even any legal matters, visas, applications that you're submitting. Keep in mind that we get 3 of these trines, so this first one might be about getting an idea, and then it takes you a few more months to actually get there. But this can even be honestly like a teacher figure, a mentor, an astrologer who is giving you hope, making you feel like there is something to be excited about. You're maybe finding a subject you're really interested in, something you want to learn about. Maybe, connecting with teachers, dating a foreign person, getting away and dating someone unique and quirky and like intellectual would be lovely around this time too. Please share what you think, and if you're curious to know more, book a reading at anastasiadoesastrology.com. For the lovely Leo rising, Venus in the 8th house trines Mars in the 12th. With Mars being in your 12th house, you may have been feeling like you're doing a lot of introspection, like you're working on a project behind the scenes. You're maybe feeling more creative, more imaginative, but not as of yet clear exactly what you're trying to do. And Venus in the 8th might be a green light. It might be a sense of direction. It might suggest that there is an ally, there is a resource that is coming your way. You're maybe getting a bonus, a payment you've been waiting for, a loan forgiveness, or like a better terms for a loan. This could be a very healing transit, especially if you've been questioning things or working on your mental health, and potentially quite beneficial and quite supportive in terms of money. For more guidance, check out anastasiadoesastrology.com. My year ahead special wraps up on January 31st, so you still have a few days to take advantage of it. Information is in the description. If you are a Virgo rising, Venus in the 7th house trines Mars in your 11th house. This is beautiful for moving a friendship, turning a friendship into a relationship. This is lovely for moving a friendship and turning it into a business partnership. This could be a sign of starting a business or starting a project with your significant other. generally, it's just like a really great energy for relationships of all kinds, right? Very positive flow between like friendships and romance. A friend sets you up, a partner connects you with a friend. If, Mars is in the 11th house, it's also the house of social media. You might feel a desire to talk about your relationship on social media and suddenly discover that that's what your purpose is. Or you create content that is some kind of relationship coaching and guiding, and it does really, really well. For more guidance, book a reading at Anastasia Does Astrology and share how this resonates. For the beautiful Libra risings, Venus in the 6th house will trine Mars in the 10th. And you're feeling purposeful. You're feeling hardworking and productive, and maybe you're taking on some kind of passion project. You're maybe investing a lot of attention to your health with this transit. You're maybe going out with your colleagues, maybe exercising with colleagues, or finding sort of people with similar mindset. It could also be a really exciting transit that brings you some recognition at work, some appreciation for the work that you've been doing, and maybe some kind of positive development if you've been negotiating or waiting for some kind of resource opportunity to come your way. Share how this resonates, and for more guidance, check out anastasiadoesastrology.com. If you are the lovely Scorpio rising, Venus in your 5th house, in her house Joy, will trine Mars in the 9th. Love this for getting away with your partner. If you've been cooped up, if you've been craving some kind of vacation, go away, like go for a day trip. It doesn't need to be a big sort of getaway, right? But getting away, taking a class together, learning something together. Even like if you're staying in, read a book or watch an educational movie. You might discover something about your partner. Venus in the 5th house, Mars in the 9th could also be a sign of you're working on a passion project and you connect with a teacher, a mentor, a guide, or your foreign connection helps you out. Or maybe you're thinking of studying, maybe even like moving. There might be some sense of joy to be found in relocation and teaching, studying, and foreign romance, dating someone foreign, going on a trip to meet your long distance relationship person is also quite likely. If you're looking for more guidance, check out AnastasiaDoesAstrology.com. My year ahead special wraps up on January 31st. Information in the description is in the description. If you are a Sagittarius rising, Venus in your 4th house will trine Mars in the 8th. And this is a positive development financially. I think if you're waiting for any kind of scholarship or a loan payment, a mortgage, it's an interesting flow between Venus in the house of home and family and Mars in the house of money and other people's money. So maybe you're benefiting through your family. Maybe a parent helps you buy a home, helps you figure out the down payment for a home. There may be some type of scholarship approval, loan approval. I can also see this as healing because Venus is in the 4th house and Mars is in the 8th. If there's any sort of, wounds that you haven't addressed, fears you haven't examined, it's quite a good chance to address those. Yeah, it could be quite positive financially and spiritually for sure. And if you are in real estate, or you're working in a family business, this could be even a sign of some new partnership or new development connected to those. For more guidance, check out AnastasiaDoesAstrology.com. Year ahead special wraps up on January 31st. Information in the description. You still have time. If you are a Capricorn rising, Venus in the 3rd house trines Mars in the 7th. And I love this for partnerships. I love this for taking your skills and turning them into a business, taking your singing talent or your writing project and reaching out to collaborations, asking people to be a co-writer or finding a producer, right? Some type of creative partnership. If you're single, there could be a chance to start dating a neighbor or connect with someone in your neighborhood. Just go out, have fun. Maybe you're going to a local coffee shop and you're meeting someone there. A partner becoming your creative collaborator, like an existing partner, your maybe boss or your spouse. Turns out that they want to write with you and you start a new chapter of your relationship. Let me know how this resonates, and if you're curious for more, book a reading at anastasiadoesastrology.com. For the lovely Aquarius rising, Venus in your second house will trine Mars in the 6th. Could you be getting a bonus? Could you be getting a new job or a promotion or a raise? Venus in the second house is quite positive and supportive for your finances. So either a financial boost or a chance to invest money into a healing career, into your health and well-being, into a passion project. Maybe even with Mars in the 6th house, there might be some kind of like legal battle you've been involved with, and maybe the case gets settled in your favor. Curious what you think? For more guidance, check out anastasiadoesastrology.com. My year ahead special is almost done, ends on January 31st. Take advantage, information in the description. And for the lovely, beautiful, soulful, pretty Pisces rising. I love you guys. Venus in the 1st house will trine Mars in the 5th. If you're trying to conceive a baby, do it. Do it now. It's a really lovely for baby making, but also just for having passionate sex, right? Really good. You are really charming. Venus in the 1st house, Mars is in the 5th. You may feel supported, you may feel connected, you may feel closer to your loved ones, your partner, your child. There might be a sense of inspiration and ability to express your creative talents and show your, gifts to the world and get some positive results, as well as conceiving not just a baby, but conceiving of yourself in a new light, conceiving of a creative project. All of those are quite likely here. For more guidance, check out anastasiadoesastrology.com. My year ahead special ends on January 31st. Information is in the description. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And share with me what kind of videos you'd like me to make. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.